What happens when China's most advanced attack helicopter goes head-to-head with America's legendary AH-64 Apache? This isn't just a simple comparison of specs. It's a battle between two fundamentally different air warfare philosophies. On one side, you have the United States, with decades of combat experience baked into every design. On the other, you have China, a nation whose military technology is growing at a jaw-dropping pace. So, let's break it down. Apache versus Z-10, the ultimate fight for aerial dominance. The AH-64 Apache, built by Boeing, has been the undisputed backbone of U.S. Army aviation for decades. It's more than just a helicopter. It's a proven war machine, powerful, deadly, and battle-tested in every major conflict since its introduction in the 1980s. The Z-10, on the other hand, is China's answer to the Apache. Developed by Shanghai Aircraft Industries and the China Aviation Industry Corporation, it's a symbol of China's ambition. Interestingly, its early design phase had some help from Western companies, making its DNA a fascinating mix of influences. Let's get right into the heart of these machines, starting with power. The Apache is a beast, equipped with two General Electric T700 engines, each kicking out around 1,890 horsepower. This gives it insane lift, speed, and endurance, allowing it to operate in the harshest conditions. The Z-10 is fitted with WZ-9 engines, each producing about 1,350 horsepower. This makes the Z-10 lighter and more agile, but less powerful, especially when operating at high altitudes, and that's a big deal. In combat zones like the mountainous regions of Afghanistan or desert landscapes where the air is thin, that extra power can be the difference between mission success and failure. When we look at speed and range, both are impressively matched. The Apache cruises at around 280 kilometers per hour, with a combat range of roughly 480 kilometers. The Z-10 is right on its tail, reaching about 270 kilometers per hour, though with a slightly shorter range. But where the Apache truly pulls ahead is durability. This thing is built like a flying tank, capable of taking heavy fire from small arms and even some larger caliber rounds and still making it back to base. The Z-10, while nimble, simply doesn't have the same level of armor or proven battlefield survivability. In a chaotic firefight, that ruggedness is priceless. Now, let's talk about what everyone wants to know. Firepower. Because this is where things get really intense. The Apache's M2 30mm chain gun is legendary. It can fire 625 rounds per minute, and it's directly linked to the gunner's helmet. This means wherever the gunner looks, the gun aims a terrifyingly effective system. Beyond the cannon, the Apache can be armed with Hydra 70 rockets for area suppression and, of course, the infamous AGM-114 Hellfire missiles, capable of obliterating tanks from miles away with pinpoint accuracy. But don't count the Z-10 out. It packs a serious punch of its own, armed with either a 23mm or 30mm cannon, depending on the variant. Its primary anti-tank weapon is the HJ-10 missile, which is often considered China's equivalent of the Hellfire. And here's a key difference. The Z-10 can also carry TIE-90 air-to-air missiles, specifically designed to take down other helicopters. This gives it a strong defensive edge in a helicopter versus helicopter engagement. However, when it comes to finding and killing the enemy, the Apache's technology still has a clear advantage. Its longbow radar and advanced targeting system are The longbow, mounted above the main rotor, allows the Apache to detect, classify, prioritize, and engage over 100 targets at once, even when they're hidden behind hills or other obstacles. This fire and forget capability means the crew can launch a missile and immediately move to the next threat, drastically increasing its lethality on a crowded battlefield. In the realm of modern technology, the latest AH-64 Guardian variant is in a league of its own. It's a fully networked warfighting platform. This means it can control drones mid-air, using them as scouts to see over the next ridge. It can share live real-time battlefield data with other aircraft, ground troops, and command centers, creating a truly unified combat picture. The Z-10, while certainly advanced, is still playing catch-up in areas like AI integration, sophisticated electronic warfare suites, and seamless data fusion. But China has played a very smart card in one crucial area: cost efficiency. An AH-64 Apache costs a staggering $35 million per unit. The Z-10B comparison is estimated to cost around $15 to $20 million. That's a massive difference. It means China can theoretically produce 2 Z-10s for the price of 1 Apache. In a prolonged conflict, numbers matter, and China's ability to mass-produce these helicopters is a strategic advantage. But the age-old question remains: does quantity always beat quality? When we look at their combat records, there's simply no contest. The Apache has decades of real-world high-intensity battlefield experience. From the deserts of the Gulf War to the mountains of Afghanistan and the urban sprawl of Iraq, the Apache has proven itself time and time again. The Z-10's experience, on the other hand, is limited. It has seen action mostly in large-scale training exercises and border patrol missions. It remains largely unproven in the crucible of a major, large-scale war. So, when you put them side by side, a clear picture emerges. The Apache is the seasoned heavyweight champion. The Z-10 is the ambitious, fast-rising challenger. The Apache takes the lead in raw power, armor, combat experience, and its revolutionary sensor systems. The Z-10 scores points for its lower cost, higher production speed, and its modern, efficient design. But here's the key takeaway. While China is rapidly closing the technology gap, the Apache remains the gold standard for attack helicopters worldwide. It's not just about the machine itself, it's about the entire ecosystem behind it, the decades of combat strategy, the world-class pilot training programs, and the massive amount of battlefield data that has been used to refine its tactics and systems. So, in a real, one-on-one fight today, the Apache would likely dominate with its superior speed, armor, and precision targeting. The Z-10 would put up a respectable fight, but it probably wouldn't get close enough to land a killing blow. The AH-64 Apache is still the king of the sky machine, so feared that the distinctive hum-pump of its rotors is enough to make enemy forces scatter. But one thing is absolutely certain. China's relentless drive for innovation means this rivalry is only going to get more interesting. The next generation of Chinese attack helicopters, like the Z-19E or the rumored Z-21 stealth variant, could really shake things up. If you want to see who might challenge the Apache next, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. The battle for the skies is far from over, and you won't want to miss what happens next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.